Hi, it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So the event is coming very soon. We only have a few days to go. It starts on Thursday. If you don't know by now what event I am talking about, we are going to be starting the limited time Big Hero 6 event. So yes, San Francisco is coming to Disney's Magic Kingdoms. I'm so excited. All right, we're gonna get some dialogue here from Pleakley and Jumba, I think, because they just finished a quest. Okay, are you finished? I think so. What a coincidence. I think so too. Quest complete, and another thing. You have to let the little one-eyed one tucker himself out when he gets like that. It works. Yeah, Pleakley was pretty upset when we started that quest for sure. He was getting really mad at Jumba. He was actually like yelling at him pretty much. So that wasn't very good. Today I am going to talk to you guys about what is coming to the kingdom in the Big Hero 6 limited time event in this video. So make sure to pay attention. Minnie Mouse is now level 6. Just look at me now. Alright, I am going to be leveling up a bunch of characters though in this video, so I will have to sort of be talking about the event and then just sort of jump back to doing the dialogue for the characters when they level up. So be patient, it will all be here. It's just I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff during the video as well. But it's not just collecting magic, it's a little bit more interesting for people that already know everything about the event. Elsa is now level 3. I feel more powerful. Awesome. Alright, so the first thing that we know about the upcoming event, and it was shown in the live stream, is the characters. So we've got Go-Go, Hero, Honey Lemon, Fred, Wasabi, Yoke, and Baymax. So that is going to be crazy. We're getting 7 new characters. The order of them I will definitely let you guys know about, as well as how much these characters are going to cost. Now that is unknown at the moment, but I do know which ones you're going to need to use event currency for, and which ones that you will actually be able to buy with gems at some point during the event. So the first paid character is actually gonna be Go-Go. Now my guess is she's gonna be about 200 gems, or you'll be able to buy her for, I'm guessing, like $6.99 or something like that. We don't know for sure how much she will actually cost in real money, but just sort of based off previous events, she's probably going to be like the price of, Pleakley or Jumba or Tigger, which we've seen in previous events. So I'm going to say it's going to be about 200 gems. So if you guys are not using real money, make sure that you save up your gems, especially if you're close. If you're like, I don't know, 150, if you only need 50 gems, level up your characters like I'm doing. And, oh, speaking of which, Frozone. Frozone is now level 5. Bad guys are gonna freeze when they see me coming. Yes, level up your characters like I am doing. Also, make sure you watch those free ads every single day. You'll get 2 free gems out of that. Also collect from your calendar because they definitely provide gems for you. So it is awesome. If you guys actually, though, the one thing I was informed, which is actually kind of big, is actually Ham. When you level him up to level 10, apparently because he's a piggy bank, you get like 10 gems or something for him. So get him to level 10 if he's at like level 9, because you guys still have time to do that. And definitely collect those gems if you are trying to save either for Go-Go or the other paid character, which I will reveal to you in a minute here. Okay, so then the first actual character that we're going to probably see dialogue from is Hero, which is awesome because he's the cute little kid that's kind of the brain of all these operations. So well, basically, we're going to be unlocking him, and it's going to be Welcome a Prodigy. So that is going to be our very first quest that we are going to actually have to do, is get Hero into the kingdom. Here is Rex and Woody. I'm sorry that didn't work out, Rex. It's okay, Woody. I guess my arms are just too little to twirl a lasso and rope a bad guy. Quest complete, The Dinosaur Within Part 2. Maybe I should work on my roar, or my stomp, or burying my razor-sharp teeth. Oh, Rex. Oh, we're gonna have some more dialogue from him with Jesse. Howdy, Rex. Buzz and Woody tell me you're working on being scary, so you're ready for playtime. If you want, you can try scaring me, but I should warn you, I don't scare easily. That's perfect, because I don't easily scare anyone. Oh my goodness. Alright, so The Dinosaur Within Part 3. Send Rex to attempt to be scary at Al's Toy Barn. So that is going to be pretty interesting. I've actually been working on Jesse's voice, guys, so what do you guys think? Is it improved, or is it about the same? I don't know. I'm trying to get my characters better, even though I know they're running out of dialogue. So make new friends for Rex is going to be 8 hours, so he is going to be off doing that. Okay, so back to the characters. So Hero is going to be first. We'll also be able to buy Go-Go pretty much right away. So both those characters are going to be available the whole entire event. Then we're going to have to wait a few days. Once we complete a whole bunch of quests, after we welcome Hero, we're going to unlock Honey Lemon, which is awesome because I absolutely love her. So that quest is going to be Welcome a Chemical Engineer. So make sure that when you are doing the event and you see that, that's when you'll know that you've unlocked Honey Lemon. Now, just make sure, though, that you do that before July 6th. Why? Because that's when she is unlocked. And it's easier to sort of keep up with the event if you unlock the first character, not Hero, but like the first character that you have to actually wait days for, right? Like you can't just get it when you do the event, right? So you have to wait until July 6th, and then Honey Lemon should be unlocked. So after we've unlocked Honey Lemon, we have to wait again until July 13th to unlock our second paid character, and Wasabi. Alright, Sven is now level 4. Snurf, snurf. Alright, awesome. Okay, so, yes, so Fred will be the second paid character. He's supposed to be coming out, I believe, on July 13th. And then, as I said, Wasabi. So the quest for him will be Welcome a Physicist. So Wasabi and Fred are going to be unlocked together. Now, again, you're going to have to use gems for Fred, or you're going to have to actually purchase him with real money. So it just sort of depends what you guys are planning to do. I think I'm going to use real money because I doubt I'm going to have enough gems before then, but it definitely is something to consider for sure. And I might want to use my gems on something else, which I'll fill you in on in a second here. Alright, so then the next character, which is going to be available on July 20th, will be Yoki. So basically we're looking at the evil villain there, okay? So Professor Callaghan is going to be available on the 20th. So with that one, it's going to be called, the quest for it will be Welcome a Mask, which is kind of scary. Then after the 20th, basically we are going to make a push for Baymax. Alright, here is Anna. Anna is now level 4. This calls for a celebration. Can we throw a party? Ooh, or a ball. Alright, so anyways, Baymax on the 20th. Now, I'm not sure if we are going to be collecting for him sort of throughout the event, like we had to do for Stitch and Winnie the Pooh. I mean, they were very, very cool ideas to do, but that has not been revealed whether it'll be the same. My guess is it's a yes, so we are going to be unlocking tokens for Baymax as we continue this limited time event storyline along. Now, speaking of storylines, we also have the Lion King coming up, which I am going to be purchasing legendary chest for you guys. So make sure you let me know sort of throughout the event. I mean, even in this video comment section, whether that is something that you guys really want to see, because I definitely am going to open one. I promised you guys that, but the one thing that I'm not sure about is how many characters, if I should just try and collect them all. So, I mean, obviously it's a little bit of an investment, but I love doing these sorts of things for you guys, and sort of sharing my experience. So let me know in the comments whether opening more than one legendary chest pack for the Lion King is something that you would like to see. So, as I've said, the 2 paid characters now are Go-Go, which is going to be available the whole entire event right from the beginning, and then Fred, which will be available on the 13th. So make sure you guys work really hard in this event. Toy Alien is now level 3. I'm extremely grateful. I love him, he's so cute. The claw is my master. It calls to me. I must find the claw. The claw! Send the alien to Pizza Planet to visit the claw. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit of time. So, bye, Toy Alien. We'll see you for a bit. If you guys are new to Disney's Magic Kingdoms, make sure that you have unlocked California Screaming, so that big giant roller coaster in this first sort of giant section of land that we unlock, as well as Mickey's Pirate's costume, because you will need it for the event. And for all of you guys that have had a kingdom for ages and ages, or, at least a couple months now, so you guys are quite familiar with the game, make sure you put it on Mickey. Sally is now level 4.
I think I had a vision about this once.
So yeah, make sure you put that pirate costume on Mickey Mouse. It is really, really important. Okay, so next we are going to talk about costumes. Woohoo! Okay, so very, very simply, the only costume in this event is going to be for Baymax, and it's going to be called Baymax's Armor. So Baymax will come without it, but we will be able to collect for this armor throughout the event. Now, I don't know when that will be unlocked, but we'll have to wait for information on that until the event starts. Elsa! See? Actually, it took me a few days to figure that one out. Practicing alone really helped. Of course, Olaf did come to visit once, and he took me by surprise, rushing towards me for a big hug. That was very sweet, but it wasn't the best thing for my focus. Though I did accidentally make the largest snowball ever seen in Arendelle. I guess not our kingdom? Quest complete, ice practice. I guess inspiration can come from the unlikeliest of places. Whoa, that should totally be a decoration for Frozen, is a big giant snowball. What do you guys think? I think that would be super cool. Okay, so we've talked about the costume now. We are going to also get a returning concession. Okay, so that is going to be the Ramen Concession. Apparently that is going to be available the entire event, and it's going to cost 60 gems. I'm not sure if we will be able to collect that sort of in those sort of limited time leaderboard events, but we will just sort of have to wait and see for that. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, that is basically just we're all competing against each other, and we're trying to obviously collect different things. It'll be either like little trophies in our kingdom or happiness or whatever. Okay, whoa, I leveled up, guys. Woohoo! I'm level 37 now. Sweet, and I got a gem from that. So level up too, guys. That is another way to get gems. Only one there, but that is still sick. I will take a free gem. Now, in terms of concessions that are going to be new, we are going to be getting Baymax's Bayo stand and Baymax's backpack stand. So they are going to be Baymax theme, obviously both of them. One is going to be sort of food and the other one is going to be a backpack. They are both going to cost 60 gems. Now, it is possible, again, that we will be able to collect that throughout those little leaderboard limited time events, but we will sort of have to wait and see on that. But we definitely know that we are going to be able to purchase them for 60 gems. Twalien! Today the claw does not choose. An offering must be made. An offer of the legendary quarter. I'm trying not to laugh. This is so funny. The round, pink, slotted one has knowledge of the quarter. Oh, this guy. This is great. I didn't know there was anything other that, ridiculous like this except for the claw bit. Its origins are shrouded in mystery, but the round, pink, slotted one claims secret knowledge of this offering. Quest complete. The claw. I must find the one they call Ham. Oh dear. Do they think they're actually putting money into Ham and then they get chosen? Wow. I have no idea, but wow. Okay, now we're getting into the attractions. So we are going to be getting a bunch of new ones. So the first one's going to be the Lucky Cat Cafe, which will be available on July 6th. How do we unlock it? Well, we are going to have to sort of move the story outline along for Hero and bring him in to the kingdom for sure. Now, I believe that quest is going to be called Meow Pen for Business. So I believe when that comes up, that's when we are going to have to purchase that. Now, that is going to be purchased with event currency, so make sure you save it up. Don't blow it on ridiculous stuff. Not that you really can, but don't send your characters for quests for magic when they can collect event currency. That is a mistake I made in my first event that I ever did, like the one that I jumped into because it was already started when I unlocked that part of my kingdom, the California Screaming. That was a Snow White event, so I jumped halfway into that, and I really had no idea what I was doing, but I didn't always send my characters to collect event currency, and I definitely regretted that as the event went on. So just make sure that you send your characters for that. Even if you have some left over at the end, it turns into gems, so it's fine. We don't care, right? The next attraction after the Lucky Cat Cafe is going to be the Fredrickson's Grounds. So that is going to be basically Fred's house, and I believe to unlock that we have to get the quest to come up, Hello Heathcliff, and that will be available, I believe, on July 13th. I don't know the event currency price for these things, but what I can tell you is that it definitely goes up as the event goes on. So Lucky Cat Cafe will be cheaper than the Fredrickson Grounds, so just be kind of cautious and aware of that. Usually I believe the last attraction that you can collect in the event is usually about 10 to 15,000 event currency, just to give you guys a heads up, sort of like how much event currency we're actually talking about. Now, the next one after that will be available on the 20th, and that's going to be the Robotics Lab. So the quest for that will come up, I believe, will be Further Study Required. Don't know what level your characters have to be at or anything like that, but I definitely know that it will kind of be unlocked or available to collect after the 20th. Then there's a mystery one where I know it's going to be available. It's San Francisco City Attraction. Now, from what I know, it's going to be gems, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. But that is an attraction that has been released and shown, which would be the 4th attraction, which makes sense, because in the previous event, the Lilo & Stitch, there were 4 attractions. So, San Francisco City Attraction might be 4 gems. Again, don't know for sure, but that I believe is the only way you can purchase that. I don't know when it will be available, but just be aware that there are 4 attractions that are coming out, and that one, as I've heard so far, that one will be 4 gems. If not, well, I don't know why people would have said it would have been for gems, so... Anyways, moving on to the next thing, we've got decorations and parade floats to talk about left. So, decorations, we're going to have the bonsai planter, we're going to have the San Francisco bench, and the Zen fence. There should be maybe one more, but 3 decorations is pretty standard. So obviously the bonsai planter is going to be a planter. The bench, which is going to be awesome for our kingdom, like little kitties can sit on. The San Francisco bench, I'll definitely be looking forward to collecting that for sure. Now, I don't know when they'll be available, but I'm assuming they will be available sort of throughout the event. Now, the parade float is the last thing that we need to talk about that will be released on Thursday. It's called the Big Hero 6 float, which is going to cost 50 gems. There also should be a bundle available to purchase for that right away at the beginning of the event. It'll be relatively cheap, but the good thing about that is it should give you event currency with it as well. So if you're thinking about purchasing that bundle and not using your gems for the float, definitely it would be worth it because of the event currency that will come free with that. Okay, so if you're going to spend your gems on that, if you're not sure if you should spend your gems, it definitely is worth it to purchase that Big Hero 6 float because there will be character tokens available with that. So I definitely know that I am going to invest in that sort of right away during the event, like within my first few videos. So definitely stay tuned for that. There's going to be a lot going on Thursday. My Thursday video, I'm probably going to post 2 of them, guys. So just make sure to stay tuned for those. Again, there's going to be legendary chest packs. There's going to be purchasing of Go-Go. There's going to be probably welcoming Hero. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of give you a tour of the entire event and sort of, you'll be able to see everything that I have been talking about for sure. So here is just a quick peek here, just to show you basically what I have been talking about in the first place with the characters and sort of what they're gonna look like in their costumes, which they come in their superhero outfits. They don't come in their like day clothes. The only one technically that you could say comes in his day clothes is Baymax, hence he has the costume so that he can match. That is a look at your characters there. Now, I know it says welcomed for all those. Don't worry, this is not my kingdom game. So we will know that here we can see that Go-Go is going to help with Baymax, Honey Lemon, and Hero. Now, it says Baymax there, so I'm guessing, as I said earlier in this video, that Baymax, you're going to be able to collect the tokens for him as you go along. Now, I think that pretty much just proves it right there with this image. But again, I can't say for sure because the event hasn't started and I haven't actually seen that. But basing it off the evidence that is staring at me and you guys right now, that's what I would say. And then Fred is going to help with the evil professor. That's what I like to call him. And no, we're not talking about Jumba. Mind you, he's the evil genius or evil scientist, but, you know, pretty similar here in this case since they're all into robotics and science and everything. As Fred would say, he's a science enthusiast, so all of this has to do with science. All right, anyway, so Fred is going to help with the professor and Wasabi, so that is going to be really awesome, as well as Baymax. So we can see here, this is going to be at the bottom middle of your screen. When you click that, this is where you will get this screen right here. And now in the top left, not quite in the corner, but we can see Baymax is waving there. But right beside it, we can see the number 137. So that is actually the event currency. So we can sort of see it's going to be this like little light green token thing. My guess is that is supposed to represent the disc that is actually inside of Baymax. Basically, it's what sort of powers him. But that's the little picture that is on it for sure. So if you guys have seen the movie, you will know that Hiro used to have an older brother, Tadashi, who actually created Baymax. And so I think this is supposed to be the way to sort of reflect Tadashi is by that inner chip, which is reflected in the event currency little picture there. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it might have been like microbots or something that would have been on it, but I don't know. I definitely know that we're going to be able to collect microbots, I think, for the characters or something like that, but we will have to wait until the event starts to get more information on that. So there are the characters. Now, I do have one question for you guys. Since Mickey has his, like, pirate costume and stuff like that, does Minnie need to wear her Halloween costume? Now, just because the pirate costume represents Mickey's Halloween costume, for Minnie is a new character in my kingdom. So, will Minnie be useful in her Halloween costume? I don't know this, so this is a question for you guys to let me know in the comments. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter what she's wearing, it's only Mickey that matters. But I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm pretty sure Goofy, it doesn't matter what he's wearing. But again, I never really thought about that until Minnie Mouse's Halloween costume you could start collecting for. I was like, oh, maybe it's actually important that she wears this during the event. Not sure. Okay, so I think other than that, that is everything I'm going to do for this video. Hopefully I sort of touch base on everything that will be helpful throughout the limited time event for Big Hero 6. If you found the information helpful in this video, make sure to give it a big Mickey thumbs up and subscribe to Disney Girl to stay informed and updated on everything for the limited time event. I had lots of fun doing this too. If you guys enjoy these types of videos, let me know, and I will definitely make more videos like this. Alright, so we'll see you guys for my next Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Bye!
Ooh.